Hi, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. This is Gurpreet Kaur with HR Superhero. I'm an HR consultant as well as career and job search coaching. This segment is solely for job search Q&A. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about job searching. So let's see. First of all, let's make sure it's working. It's working. So ask me any questions. First, let's start with tell me where you're tuning in from. So guys, just like keep in mind, there is a little bit of a delay from StreamYard to LinkedIn. If you have questions, please type them below. Tell me what you're struggling with, ask your questions below, type them below, okay? So this is job search coaching time. Guys, keep in mind, so a lot of people have been messaging me and they are struggling in the job search because applying to jobs online and not getting interviews. If you are applying to jobs online and you're not getting interviews, if your sole job search method is just to apply to jobs online, that's 20% of the job market. That's 20% of available jobs. 80% of available jobs are in the hidden job market. Now, the word hidden kind of clarifies what it means. It means these are jobs that are hidden. Okay, these are jobs that are not advertised and not posted. They are not advertised, not posted. They're not visible. But that's 80% of the jobs that are actually available. 80% of jobs that are actually available that you are missing out on. Everybody tends to focus on the visible job market, which every single one of you guys is doing this. You are applying to jobs online and you're reaching out to hiring managers maybe on LinkedIn and giving your resumes. But everyone's doing that, right? There's nothing unique about that, and that's not tapping into the hidden job market. To tap into the hidden job market where 80% of the jobs actually exist, there's tons of strategies, but generic strategies don't work. For example, asking someone for information or interviews not gonna work the way it used to work maybe 5-10 years ago. Asking people for virtual coffee really not gonna help you tap into the hidden job market. Now, there are proven strategies that I teach that actually work. They actually work. They're practical, they're real, they work. If you want to sign up for my tomorrow's workshop, I'm actually teaching a workshop on how to access the hidden job market where 80% of the jobs actually exist. There's less competition. You don't have to worry about ATS. You don't have to worry about having a perfect resume. None of that stuff matters in a hidden job market at all. Okay, so sign up. Here's the link if you want to really speed up your job search and start getting interviews. If you're tired of applying to jobs online, tired of getting rejection letters, tired of getting rejection emails, sign up. Every single person that signed up has always said that it's transformed their job search. It's opened their eyes. You don't want to miss out on the big piece of pie, 80% of the jobs, right? You don't want to chase the small piece of pie, which everyone's chasing. Every single one of you is chasing the small piece of pie, which is the visible job market. This is jobs that are advertised, posted, job boards, LinkedIn. These are not hidden job market, but everyone's doing this. There's 500 plus applicants per one job, but only 10 people are going to get the interview. Do the math. Over 500 plus applicants applying for one job posting, but only 10 people are actually going to get the interview. Do the math. What are your odds of actually landing an interview? Proven research suggests that your odds are only 5%. That that you will actually get the interview. 5% are your chances of actually landing an interview when you're applying to jobs online. Also proven fact is that it's going to take you 6 to 12 months to land a job this way. And that was pre-COVID. It's going to take you 6 to 12 months to land a job if you're just going to search for jobs online. Okay, that is not a strategy, guys, by the way. You know why a lot of you guys are struggling in your job search is because you don't have a game plan. You don't have a strategy. You don't have a strategy. You don't have a game plan. All you're doing is aimlessly just applying to jobs online, finger crossed, hoping that you'll get an interview. So you shouldn't be hoping, praying you'll get an interview. You should be every day taking action on creating job search strategies, executing them to get your results, and then pivoting, fine-tuning, tweaking them as you go along to keep data on if it's working or not. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see where everybody is. Today's topic of discussion, it's Uzar, it's job search Q&A. That's the topic. Ask your questions. Gurpreet, I'm tuning in from Windsor. Great, thank you. India, Algeria. Gurpreet, myself, Pooja, I'm logging in from GTA. I have a question on change in career. What should be the correct approach? Also, when there is no relevant Canadian experience for the new career. Pooja, but what are you changing from? What are you changing? What are you changing? What's your current profession to where do you want to go? So guys, when you're asking questions, please give me full details so I can understand. And when you're looking to make a career change, you first have to ask yourself, do analysis. Sit there, write down all the skills that are needed and all the experience that is needed for the role, the new career that you want. Look at the current profession and look at everything that you have right now that matches to where you want to go. Hi, Carla. After your workshop, I'm going to be able to access the hidden job market, or also would be with your help. After your workshop, am I going to be able to access the hidden job market? Yes, the workshop. So the workshop that I'm teaching tomorrow, I'm going to teach you 6 proven strategies, plus I'm going to teach you how to execute them. So the 6 strategies plus execution. So by the time you leave the workshop's around 2 to 3 hours. By the time you leave the workshop, you'll know exactly what to do. So this workshop's not like any other workshop. I'm not sitting there and I don't believe my workshops are hands-on. This is a workshop with hands-on. Come into the workshop. We're going to be executing things in the workshop. It's going to be very interactive and hands-on. So when you leave the workshop, you know exactly what to do. You will have a full understanding of how to go and execute to tap into the hidden job market. I don't believe in teaching theory. That's now how I learn, and that's now how I teach. If you've ever been a part of any of my workshops, you know that they're very hands-on and interactive. From Toronto, hi, Carla. From Brazil, oh, nice to see people from different countries. But how do employers see career change candidates? I don't know what your question is, Pooja. You have to have a question here. It's not about how employers see career change. What is it that you want? Let's remove what employers think or what employers view. But what is your view? What's your view of you? Stop caring about employers. Stop caring about what they think. Stop caring about their opinions. Their opinions don't matter. What they think doesn't matter. It's all about what you think and what you view your career to be. It's about you. Your career is about you. It has nothing to do with the employer. Employers want people that are going to get them results. That's what it is. Employers want to hire people that can solve their problems, provide solutions, get them results, and make them money. Either you're making money or you're saving companies money. Every single one of us is falling into one of one or the both or one of the categories. You're either generating money for a company or you're saving companies money, or sometimes you're doing both. Ask yourself, who are you? Where do you fall? And what you have to deliver and what do you have to offer? So I asked this candidate yesterday, I was interviewing for a marketing role. I asked the candidate, said that, you know, his salary's expectation is based on what he brings to the table. So I asked him, what does he bring to the table? His answer was experience and skills. That was his answer. Okay, but what experience? What skill? Everybody brings experience. Everyone's bringing skills to the table. But what are you bringing to the table? He said, I have experience building brands and I can build brands. I'm like, okay, so how can you help the company build its brand? How would you help? What steps would you take? And the candidate got mad. So I see this all the time. People get frustrated, get mad. You can't get mad when companies in an interview is asking you questions based on what you're saying. It's a conversation. The candidate got mad and then he logged out of the interview. Now, only person lost out here is him. And that's with every candidate. If you don't know what value you bring to the table, other than experience and skills, then you really don't know what value you bring. Okay, this is saying to a company, what I bring to the table is experience and skills is so generic. So is every candidate that they're interviewing. So is every candidate that I'm interviewing is bringing the experiences, bringing the skills, hence why you're in the interview. You're not in the interview because you don't have the experience and you don't have the skills to do the job. You're in the interview because you have the experience and you have the skills. But the interview is to get to know you and what you can deliver. How would you deliver things? How would you deliver solutions? How would you solve problems? The how is what the interview is all about. And if you can take steps to explain the how in the interview, you've tanking your interviews. So many people, I see this, so many people tanking interviews. Senior level people tank their interviews because they don't know the how. Because nobody is thinking on the deeper level. Everybody but just wants to get a job. Everyone wants to get hired. Companies are not just hiring people for the sake of hiring people. They're hiring because they have a need, and they need someone who can fill that need, solve the problems, solve their pain points, and make their lives easier. Hi, Gurpreet from India. Hi, Pavali from India. Hi, Gurpreet, Roshni, QA analyst from GTA. Question, I'm taking a course from an institute. Can we add it to our resume as work experience since I have a gap? If so, you can't add a course as a work experience. If you're taking a course, you can just fill up in a little blurb saying, this time to this time I was taking courses to further my professional development. But it's not an experience. Course is a learning. It's learning. But it's not work experience. Hope that helps. If you're liking this segment, show some love, guys. Show some love. Show some love. Okay, so any more questions? Keep in mind that job searching is an art. Job searching requires skills. Job searching is sales. Job searching is all about you selling yourself. You have to have a process. You have to have strategies. You have to have execution plan. You cannot sit there and keep saying, I'm qualified, companies should hire me. Companies are looking beyond just qualification and experience. You have to master selling. Guys, honestly, job searching is all about selling. You are a product, you are a service that you are providing to a company, and you need to sell it. You got to put on the sales ad, okay? If you don't know how to sell yourself, the only person losing out is you, not the company. I'm repeating this. If you don't know how to sell yourself, the only person losing out is you, not the company. If you don't know how to articulate and communicate the value you bring to the table, only person losing out is you, not the company. Pino wants to be, I want to be on the call. Hey, Pino, if you want to jump on right now, go for it. I will send you a link. Yes, you know what's so funny, Pino? I was thinking of you. I was thinking, yeah, we should do a segment together. I will send you the link if you want to tune, if you're free, hop on StreamYard, Pino. Pino. You know, I just sent you the StreamYard link, and if you're free, hey, hop on. How? StreamYard, I just sent you the link, Pino. And let me send you instructions. Okay, guys, sometimes you never know what's gonna happen last minute. Surprise guest shows up. Here's Pino, who's a recruiter. And let's see, he's free. He's gonna hop on to join the segment. So let's invite him in. Let's try. Let's go for it, Pino. Bring it on. Guys, selling is, I'm gonna, you know, a lot of people struggle in job search because people don't know how to sell themselves. People haven't taken the time to get to know themselves. People haven't really asked hard questions like, yeah, why should the company hire me? Pino, I DM'd you. Check your LinkedIn. Check your private messages. I DM'd you the link to join. So back to selling. If you don't know guys, take the weekend. Honestly, I would say come join my workshop tomorrow at 11 a.m. I promise you, it would be the best 3 hours you spend in your life. It would be an eye-opening. You're going to learn so many things from this 3-hour workshop. Yes, it's $50, but it would be the best $50 you've ever invested in your career. Be the best $50 you've ever invested in yourself, because you need to learn to tap into the hidden job market where 80% of the jobs actually exist. You are leaving money on the table. 80%. You're leaving so many jobs on the table by just focusing on the 20%. Guys, 20% is nothing. Nothing. Applying to jobs online is great. It's a great one-way strategy, but that's just 20%. Why are we leaving money on the table? 80% of the jobs that are available, you're not tapping into because, yeah, sure, you don't know how to tap into it. And yes, it's hard to tap into the hidden job market. It's not easy, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? Everyone will be doing it. Everyone will be doing it. Tapping into the hidden job market is hard work. It's not easy, okay? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it, just like how everyone's applying to jobs online. And it's not easy. So it's not easy, but it's not easy. It requires work, but it also requires the right strategy. So a lot of people think accessing the hidden job market means networking. And when people do networking, they think, oh, okay, let me start reaching out to hiring managers. Let me tell them, let me send them my resume. Let me send them my resume. Let me tell them about myself and tell them, hey, let's hop on a call. Do you have 10, 15 minutes? I would like to discuss further about my experience. That is not networking. Reaching out to people and sending your resume and your cover letter is not networking at all. That is you asking for something, and networking isn't about asking for something. Networking is actually genuinely making friends. It's about making friends. It's about building those connections that last forever, that last for long term. It's not, I need a job today, so I'm going to reach out to everybody I know. And when I didn't need a job, I'm not going to reach out to people. No, you got to nurture these connections all the time. You want to build connections. People are writing content on LinkedIn. Start connecting with their content. Start engaging with their content. Start writing comments on their content so that they can be aware that you exist. Okay, so if you guys have questions, start typing them below in the comment section. Ask me any questions, guys. Ask me any questions you may have about your job search. Good evening, Syed. Where are you tuning in from? Because if you're saying good evening, that means you are not in my time zone. You're not in Canada. So where are you tuning in from? And as for, so a lot of people always ask, so how's the job market? How's this sector? How's that sector? Guys, it doesn't matter, because you can create a demand for yourself. You can create a demand for yourself. You can either keep chasing companies and keep chasing jobs. You can keep chasing jobs, you can keep chasing companies, or you can be in a position where companies are chasing you. You have to, you can create a demand for yourself, guys. It's easy. It's not that hard. Yes, it requires consistency. It does require your time. Pino, check your DM and follow the instructions that I sent. It is StreamYard, and you have to be on Google. It won't work on Safari if you have Apple. Okay, so you can create a demand for yourself. We live in a world, we're blessed to have platforms like LinkedIn that are allowing us the capabilities of creating awareness about ourselves, creating awareness that we exist, creating awareness of our expertise, what we bring to the table, how we can help and solve problems. And that's all by content writing, right? You guys are all here today because you follow me, you follow my content, you're tuning in, you're listening to me, you're asking me questions. Why? Who am I? If you didn't know me, why would you ask me questions, right? So brand building. And when you can personally build your brand, people will follow, people will ask questions, people will reach out to you, people would want you to work for them, people would want you to solve their problems. And when people are reaching out to you, that means you're in demand. That's how you create demand. It's not about the job market. It's not about what's happening in the current situations. You can create a demand for yourself in any situations, good times, bad times, pandemic time. It's pandemic. And so many companies have lost businesses. So many small businesses have gone out of businesses. But those that took the opportunity to do something during pandemic, for example, I took the pandemic and I started doing so many lives for both HR segment and for this job search coaching. By God's grace, my business didn't tank. I'm followed, busy, and again, by God's grace, but again, working hard, right? I didn't sit there and say, oh, pandemic, and give up, that I'm gonna lose business, no one's gonna hire my company to help them with any HR needs or career coaching and so on. Nope. I kept doing my thing. I kept adding value. I kept writing content. I kept doing my lives. And that's it. That's what it is. You got to keep building your brand and you got to create awareness. It's the best way to grow your career. It's the best way to make more money. Okay, so I don't see any questions. I'll stick around for another 5 minutes. If there's no questions, I will conclude the segment today. So don't forget to sign up for the workshop, guys. How to tap into the hidden job market, where 80% of actual jobs, real jobs, exist. Don't leave money on the table. Do not leave money on the table. Oopsie. Do not, guys. Do not leave 80% of the jobs on the table that are available to you. Just don't do it. Okay. Don't do it, guys. Okay. Any more questions? Here. Hey, Gurpreet, I would love to connect with you to talk about the entrepreneur mindset. Sure. I'm not sure who you are, but you can DM me. Sure. Feel free to DM me. If anybody here wants to talk to me, connect to me, guys, DM. That's what LinkedIn's all about. I've met so many great people on LinkedIn here. I collaborated with so many great people. I met so many great people. DM, guys, DM. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You have nothing to lose, probably have a lot to gain. I have 7 years of experience in recruitment in the past. I took a break since 2014 to take care of my kids. I want to get back now. How do you suggest I do this? First of all, I want to acknowledge that good for you for taking a break to raise your kids. Be proud. First of all, proud. Be proud of it. Own it and be proud. Don't anybody tell you otherwise, and don't let anybody dismiss your gap. I want to speak on gaps to everyone that has a gap. I've coached people in my bootcamp program that have gaps. First step is you have to be proud of your gap. You have to be proud of it. Don't dismiss it. Don't underplay it. Don't be ashamed of it. Own your gap. Own it. Be proud of it. You want to work for a company that would acknowledge your gap and also be proud of it as well. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step 2, ask yourself, what did you learn? How did your life change? Are you grateful that you had the opportunity to take the gap and raise your kids since 2014? Because not everyone can afford to do it, right? So are you grateful for the opportunity? Are you grateful to be able to raise your kids and bond with them in that crucial time? Step 3, what did you learn as a mother? When you became a mother, what did you learn? What did you learn? How did it change your life? How did it impact your life? How did you grow from this experience of a motherhood? That's how you tackle gaps. There is no fire solution. There's no magic solution other than owning it, claiming it, being proud of it. Look at what it taught you. Look how far you've come because of the gap, the opportunities you had. What did you learn from it? And be proud of it. Be proud of it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you don't know how to do all this, that's what coaches are for. Hope that helps. If you're liking the segment, please share some love. Don't forget to show some love. Okay, so I have 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes until it's then I'll hit the 30-minute mark. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask me any questions. Type them below. I'm only on for another 2 minutes. Another 2 minutes, and then I have a call. So maybe I might pop in later in the evening as well. So ask as many questions as you want in the next 2 minutes. Okay, doesn't look like there's any more questions, so I'm going to end this segment here. If you are watching the replay, hey, feel free to message me. Again, guys, sign up for my workshop tomorrow. You will not be sorry of it. Job searching has changed. Old methods do not work. Applying to jobs online is just going to keep getting harder and harder because of technology, applicant tracking systems, artificial intelligence. Companies are rolling that out in their online job postings as well. It's just going to keep getting harder and harder. And honestly, it's just 20%. It's just 20%. Why are you chasing the small piece of pie? It's just 20%. Why aren't you chasing the big piece of pie? 80% of jobs actually exist. 80% of jobs actually exist in the hidden job market. Why aren't you tapping into that? Your time should be divided 80-20. 80% of your time should be spent on this hidden job market. 20% of your time should be focused on applying to jobs online. And applying to jobs online is also an art. You have to have a perfect resume. You need to know how to beat the ATS system. You need to, guys, job searching is not easy, but it's not but having a right coach guiding you on how to do it, that's why I created my program called Land Your Dream Job. I've helped people land jobs in 30 days. I've helped people land jobs in 45 days. I have people land jobs less than 60 days, within 60 days and less. I've helped newcomers land jobs in Canada. I've helped newcomers land six-figure jobs in Canada. I've worked with so many different types of individuals over the last 14 plus years as an HR professional / career coaching, job search coaching. Guys, I know what I'm talking about. I'm confident because I work in the field. I'm an HR professional. And as a coach, I'm providing the inside knowledge to you. Also, I've helped so many people successfully land jobs and get paid their worth. The programs, my programs, my workshop is all about knowing your worth, owning it, selling your worth, and asking for your worth. Do not fall in the trap of let me cut my salary just to get a job. Too many people are in jobs that don't satisfy them, are not paying their worth, and a lot of people don't know how to make money. A lot of people don't know how to use their skills to make more money. That's what I do. That's my specialty, is helping people make more money in their career. If you want to make more money in your career, then you need to message me and join my bootcamp program, which is starting on Wednesday. Tomorrow's workshop's all about tapping into the hidden job market where 80% of the jobs exist. You need to know how to chase the 80%, not the 20%. Everyone's chasing the 20%. No one's chasing the 80%. Have yourself a good day and have yourself a great weekend. Feel free to message me on LinkedIn. Thank you. Bye.